Hello, everybody. Rookie Quinten Post had a breakout game against the Bulls. I have to admit, I'm a little invested in Quinten Post's success because I predicted he would be drafted by the Warriors, and I would like to not look like an idiot. He's the fabled stretch five, a proper 7 foot in socks, and he can shoot threes. He started getting real playing time against the Kings the previous night. Here's one really interesting play. Steph wants to try his luck on the other side of the court. QP tries to improvise around this. First, he runs across the paint. Then he sees Steph's man is trailing, so he targets him for screen destruction. Does get in the way. The ball cycles over to Steph on the wing. Good job by the defender fighting through the screen. Steph tries the sidestep, but there's not quite enough room. QP is ready for an instant dribble handoff. Post gets a piece of the defender. Now Ellis is trailing hard. Sabonis is right on Steph. The Kings are happy to send 2 men to trap Steph. If QP were Looney or Draymond or even Kyle Anderson, he would be cutting straight to the basket. Steph would throw a hook pass, and then this would be a layup. But because Post can hit a 3, instead of rolling, he pops out to the 3-point line. And unfortunately, Steph throws a hook pass to where the roller should have been. QP talked about the play.
What have some of your conversations with him been like in terms of how to play in that pick and pop?
Actually, we did talk yesterday, and I had never played with Steph before until yesterday. So I thought we already saw improvement today. There was one play, for example, on the left wing where I popped to the 3, and last night he threw that over his head because he thought I was going to roll.
And they definitely were better. Here's a really similar play. QP tosses the ball to Steph, sets an instant screen. The trailer goes hard over the screen. The big has to contain Steph. And again, instead of rolling to the basket, Post is going to pop out to the wing. This time Steph looks before he leaps, ball fakes, and then throws the pass on time, and Draymond moves in appreciation. The Warriors have Post set a high pick for Steph. He's big and he does like to make contact on his screens, which is really good. Lavine trails hard over the top of the screen. The big has to contain Steph's drive. QP, instead of rolling, just pops out to the top of the arc and cans it. That works so nicely. Let's do something completely the same. Post steps up for the high pick. The big is up to contain Steph. Steph's defender's trailing him hard. No one ever got fired for guarding Steph Curry. If Steph passes directly to Post, then it'll be intercepted by the defender. So he puts a little pocket pass in front of Post. Post handles this nicely, and now it is a 4-on-3. He heads towards the basket until he sees Lavine take a half step into the paint and then immediately kicks out to the corner and geese Santos. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good considering Steph and QP haven't really practiced together. Here's a dribble handoff, turns into a flat screen. The big is here to contain Steph's drive. Lavine follows Steph hard. Post can pop out to the top of the key for a spot up 3, or he can roll to the basket. Steph passes like QP is going to pop out for 3 when he's actually rolling to the basket. QP does handle the pass, a little awkward though, and it gives Lavine time to catch up and switch to Post. You can see how good he is at reading the floor. First option in the corner is covered. Now he's looking at Moody open in the corner. Defender busts out to intercept, so he throws it to Dennis, sets an instant screen for a millisecond, and then ghosts the screen. This is a beautiful slip. This creates a 2-on-1 with Moody in the corner. So if Dennis can get the ball to him, this is going to be either a dunk or an open Moody 3. But unfortunately, Dennis can't get the pass through.
Finger roll was a better defensive play. That was sweet.
Just get a little tricky with it. See if you can find that shot blocker, jump into him, negate the shot blocking ability, maybe seek out some contact.
Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Curry's got Vucevic up top. Schroeder open corner 3. Got one!
I can't help talking about one more play. Sidelines out of bounds play. A ram screen for QP, who now is free to set a screen for Steph. Lavine is no fool. He sees this coming and immediately jumps out to prevent Steph from taking the screen. So Steph immediately pivots this into setting a screen on QP's man. First, Steph shoves him away and says, "It's not you, it's me, I need space." Lavine yells, "No, I'll never let you go." So now Steph is screening one man with his body and then Lavine with the power of his magnetic butt. QP just pops out to the top of the arc and he is super open.
He's thinking, but you know, how much gas does Steph have in the tank?
Well, he worked so hard in that third quarter, his Post gets another look at it.
Quinten Post.
Let's wrap up with a quick celebration audit. Balls in flight. Ooh, of all people, Andrew Wiggins is coming in with the premature celebration. And then as the ball goes through, there's some subtle respect going on here. In previous videos, we've analyzed the freeze gang here. These guys have been pioneers of the Dennis Schroeder freeze gang celebration. But when Quinten Post hits a three, they're using Quinten Post's three celebration, which is the European way of counting to three, which is in contrast to both the American way of counting to three and also the OK3 you can see that Looney is using. And they're all doing it. You can see Lindy's got the Euro 3, Buddy Hield, Trayce, Pat Spencer, and coming in late, but better than never, is Kyle Anderson swooping in with the, I think he is blowing a kiss with an OK3, but it could be that the edibles are starting to hit in slow motion. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And if you didn't enjoy this video, I promise I'll do better next time.